and we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, King Bishop.
In there for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Lifted the other way out to left center. Castro sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Luis Cessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-0 the final shutout score in this one. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ken Charles gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Luis Gohara couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Luis Cessa takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Cubbies have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Walker Buehler will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. This is on the ground. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Anthony Rizzo.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Greg Baker batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Next for the Dodgers, Samuel Castro, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Popped him up. Boovie onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Bishop, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2-1 the count. Chavez over at second. Russell at first with no outs. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Popped high in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
No runner.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said the heck.
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Vizcaino. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Feliz. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit in the air out to center field. Bishop moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in once again, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Two and one. Now the 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The second now, but he's safe as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Striding in once again, Nick Williams. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Has to barehand it. He beat it out. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than that.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3 to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Downtown L.A. and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alton Rosas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air to left field. Feliz is under it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on. At the plate, Chris Vizcaino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Chris Vizcaino.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bishop ranging back at the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 15 for him thus far. Digging in to try it again. King Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Rosado on second. Russell on at first with nobody out. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Up next for the Cubs.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
With that base hit right there, Dero, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 5. Digging in and looking for more. King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Franco has a play. He's got it 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Javier Baez.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Bishop racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ready once again. King Bishop 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Rosenthal playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now. That's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The catcher, number 40.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Up next will be Nick Williams. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 1-1. Now both runners on the move. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, King Bishop, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Cannon Middleton wins his. Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. D-Row, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Here he comes on 2-0. Line towards center field. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a man to. Now at the plate, Greg Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Greg Baker.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves. The next Cub up, King Bishop.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower,
He can and will make you pay big time.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Javier Baez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again? He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Bishop going back, still going back, and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, King. Bishop due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Bishop stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. This one's flared out toward left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Come on, go hard, go, 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 go.
Rizzo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King. Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air to center. Vizcaíno moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bishop ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 1-run finish, 4-3. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Steve Fitch will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper foul. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Skied into straightaway right. Hardy over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Diamondbacks. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Harold Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Digging in for his second at-bat, King. Bishop, he flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Chavez is off at first with 2 away. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bell is there. And that retires the side. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Digging in now, Julius Prado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Julius Prado.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Paul Sosa to start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Bishop comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Dave Hardy.
Second baseman, Dave Hardy.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Chavez into shallow left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They're down 2-0. Striding in, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
The 1-2. On the ground,
right here, easy,
short.
easy.
This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on. Striding in once again, Harold Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, King Bishop. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Lifted into center field. Bell is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's digging in to try it again. King Bishop. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
King Bishop.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He pulls this one into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julius Strado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hold.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be in.
Now batting, second baseman, tomorrow.
Pulled toward right center field. Bishop is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate, and we are tied yet again here in the 10th. Ready for another shot now. King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Bell moves over. 2 down. Digging in once again, Hugh Adair. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Hugh Adair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes, yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. The next Cub up, King Bishop, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Chad Royster gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as we welcome you inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, Sandy Alcantara gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first.
Yo, what up?
Chocolate duo or two
No, man. I've been playing baseball for like since it came out.
Hit hard to the right side.
No, I'm good, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Is laid off for ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons.
Hey, man, basketball season is over for me, bro.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south.
Yeah,
he's a pretty consistent umpire.
Let me see what I started playing
You want to give him the inside half,
2K from when it came out all the way up to November.
If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick
Then
one
I played
side.
NBA
Nice
Live.
execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
All the way up
kept his
until
hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're
until
a pitcher
MLB
right
came
there,
out.
you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch,
I'm gonna play this until football come out. I'm gonna play football until basketball come out. Play basketball. That's how I go.
Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on
That's
it.
how I do it. I'm season to season, bro. I don't. You're not gonna see me play.
One left for the Cubs. And now
football,
Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
You know, after the season is over, regular season, I don't, you know, playoffs, Super Bowl, no. You're not gonna see me play basketball for the whole entire year, even up until the summer. Just all depends on, you know, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if, let's say, during the summer for baseball, I mean for basketball, you know, you gotta do something because they added it for next season. You gotta play, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But for the most part, I'm season to season. You know, I play what the season is. It's baseball season for me. Playing baseball. Unless they bring out a college football, I'll play college football around the same time as Madden, you know, shit like that. I play football and basketball, go back and forth for a little bit until basketball take over. That's just what I do.
From the stretch, here's the pitch, and no.
I've been doing that for years, man. For a hot minute, homie, I was only playing Madden and World of Warcraft, homie, for about a good 5 years. I had 2K.
You can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone.
When the Celtics won, I think we had a cover of Garnett.
Now he's behind it to count 2-0.
And I went years without playing 2K and MLB,
now
man.
The 2-0. He's taken
I
strike
was just
one.
Madden. And World of Warcraft, homie. Madden and World of Warcraft. Up until 2015, bro. From like, man, for a minute. Dude, I was playing World of Warcraft for a minute.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey guys,
once I get
he's
my,
not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second.
Once I get my CPU, because like, what I understand, but you gotta have a nice, powerful CPU, bro, to play World of Warcraft. And in order for me to play World of Warcraft, the CPU, homie, is a G, homie. We just talking about the CPU, we ain't even talking about the monitor.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Trying to pick things up.
But, you know, I can't play Fortnite. I can't get into it. I went out yesterday to some pool, and they had like this.
And this misses for ball 4.
Out here in Vegas, we have this town. It's called Town Square, and inside Town Square, we got GameWorks. And in GameWorks, you got video games that you can play on the outside. You know, the quarter games, or with as far as how they use this with the card. You got this little room, big ass room. You can play the PS4, Xbox, and the CPUs. And but I was playing pool by this
and he comes back to get him. So a great job
by the bar,
out of it with
and
the
I was looking at the screen. You know, they had
wind up leaving him loaded.
People playing
third coming up. No score.
Fortnite. I don't know how they did it or whatever, but people was playing Fortnite on this one screen. I was looking, and I was just looking, bro. I can't get into it. It did nothing excite me about Fortnite, bro. Nothing. I was like, ooh, that is dope. Ooh.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Bishop is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
They need to show that. They gonna show it? Nope.
Digging in and looking for more.
I couldn't get into it.
For 2.
What I'll do is on the earlier stream, I'll talk about it again. You know, on the next stream, early in the stream, I'll bring it up again.
Here comes the first pitch, and that one just missed outside.
I just can't get into Fortnite,
bro.
With
that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball.
I'll play a game that everybody is playing or something like that. Everybody's playing Fortnite, but that's what me and the bartenders was talking about.
And that's into the corner of foul.
You know, and both of them was like, I don't play it, but I got a roommate who play it.
Russell leads off first with one away.
Celebrities playing it. You know, can't get into it.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Like for the first, 7-10 minutes of the game on Fortnite, maybe he wasn't doing anything. He was just using his axe.
And indeed,
and like, you know, slowly, I guess getting resources and
now with 2 away.
All that stuff for like 10 minutes of the game. Then out of nowhere, somebody came through, shot him, a few people, and you know they did what they did, and then the game ended. So you know, I don't know how the game ended. I don't even know the concept of it, but I just couldn't.
No runs, 4 hits.
It didn't excite me at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie. From the time when I first heard about Fortnite and I was paying attention to it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hoskins giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed.
So, you know, for all the people that's playing Fortnite and y'all, you know, doing y'all thing, man.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
I'll be on my PS4
by now one of
and,
these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Like,
and that's through for a base hit, making
I don't
1 for 2
I don't play
in this
it,
one.
man.
So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So in now for Chicago, King, Bishop, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a nice change.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
Yeah.
He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Zavala, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hardy calls for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitch awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning. Well, the mercury continues to rise here on a midsummer's afternoon.
Come on, batting.
At Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, getaway day. The finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago.
Oh, damn, this is 4 games.
Shelby Miller
So,
will be on the
did they
mound for
win?
Game 4.
We
What's your
won.
take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A win under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The 2-1 home. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it.
Into the box now, Paul Sosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Contreras on at first. Nobody out. High in the air. Vargas waits on it. And that's the first down
I
of the
keep
inning.
swinging at that dumb shit.
Up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
He get hit. He about to blow this out the block.
1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Boobie into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulled toward right center field.
Hey, I missed that. Oh.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
I'll take the RBI.
Great job there by this power hitter.
So digging in now, Joseph Blake, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
Blooper.
Stepping up to the
Tell
plate,
you, man, I've been seeing more bloopers.
A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, King Bishop. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail 6-1.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
6-3 the final score today. The D-backs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shelby Miller earns his 6th.
I think we lost 3-1 to these guys, man. Yeah, we won, and then they beat us at 0-1 over 3. I mean, we came in hot, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Over the next 7 games, but we went 3-4. So, what time is it? I got clothes in the dryer. I got San Francisco for 3 games. We got a 11.5 lead. That's a close one. That's close. We the only squad with 70-something wins. That's what's that? That's 40 games over. Yeah, 46, 56, 57. Hey man, we're 40 games over 500. We're almost winning 70% of our games, bro. Damn. Ooh, the whole division lost. Damn, 60. 36 and 18. Okay. We play just as good on the road as we do at home. And now we come back home for those games right there. 38-13 in a day, 38-23. So we're basically an even team across the board. Home, road, night and day. much even. So I still need more at bats to qualify for the batting title. See, 220, 232. I mean, damn, he got 460. I mean, these guys, they've been playing from jump, man. Look at all these at bats. Look at Rizzo, 435, and then my ass, 230. I basically got what a whole, almost 50% less at bats. Why does this dude keep being up there in RBIs, bro? That's just crazy. Wow. Well, it is what it is. Let's see what we got. Yeah. See, my primary order is 4th. So I remember when I first started, my primary was like 8th or 7th around here somewhere. And, you know, when you're that low, they're going to have you go all over the place until they figure out what you are. Maybe because of my power, 75, 74, 79, 75. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Contreras still got, look at that, 79. Wow. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching, bro. The next time I get on, I'm probably gonna be on Harper Kane. We over there struggling. I mean, he's doing good, but you know, as a squad, we over there struggling. Over here, we still got August and September, bro. We still got 2 months to go. 2 months to go. Just in 30 days, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 off days, so that's 25 games right there. And then, oh no, that's 26 games right here. And then over here, 28. Got 24 games, so we basically got like 50 games left. So if I continue to just drive in a couple runs here and there, every 2 to 4 games, I'm gonna get over 100 RBIs anyway. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I had my best year last year. 344, 56 home runs, 144 RBIs. I might can pass that. I might. I don't know. But I think they screwed me up right here, though. I don't know what happened right there. I felt like I should have stayed in the majors, but then they dropped me. I went back down. And platoon right there. Didn't play until like the last month or something like that. Same thing here. I played the entire year here, from spring training to the first game of this season. You know, I think I had like a total of 10 days off. Played like 150 something games in the low 150s. You know, maybe even a high 140. But that's what I did. I play a whole season, man. That's what it's gonna look like. So I was trying to hit 50 doubles, but I couldn't do it. So I'm batting 299. Got 553 hits, 250 runs, 132 doubles, 12 triples, 158 home runs. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we'll see what happens. You think I can get 90? No, I can't get 90. That'd have been dope. Get 90, 88 or more RBIs. That'd be 100 RBIs per year. Anyway, man, it's your boy Lasso, man. I appreciate y'all looking and listening, and I'm out.